Welcome back to another Survivors Update. It's Mason, in-games and Visinerd, your community manager on the road to survival. In this video, don't shed a tear. You could win Gold Mythic Lee, commanding his way onto your roster. Find out how to win in this video. Plus, we'll take a look at the week's news, go through the calendar of events and everything. Blitz War from this previous weekend, another one coming up, and War Reforged. We'll dive into it by heading over to the TWDRTS.com web portal, where the first thing you should do is log in. Use your Facebook or your Scopely ID, and you're in. Hit the featured offers section to find some really great deals. Also, the blog is now available once again in-game. You can find your way to the TWDRTS.com web portal and our blog. We've got a lot to talk about. Let's start with the Mythic Market. An update was shared for weapons. 4 all new weapons are coming to the Mythic Market with this iteration. We will be removing Connor, Wayland, and Shiva, but putting in Mirabelle, Jackie, and Yumiko. And these 4 weapons, 1 for each trait. 5-star weapons, and these are craftable, but it's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of fist shaking at Earl. You don't have to do any of that. You can just pick them up in the Mythic Market, which resets on May 26th, coming up this week, Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific. The War Reforged event was announced to help get your hands on some of the resources and maybe the defensive Premier Mythic fighters that you need as well, now that we are looking for multiple defenses with War Reforged. And this will go on through July 8th. That's the weekend of War of Champions, and when the gray market for War Season 4 expires. So this will last all the way through Season 4 of War. You can pick up a ton of different resources, including silver mythics, gear medals, and more, and 10,000 police tokens are going to show up in milestones for each War event until the end of the event in July. Here it is in the 75,000 milestone for the Blitz War, and in the 150,000 point milestone for the CRW that's coming up for War Season 4. So we'll have another Blitz War this weekend. Don't miss out on your chance to pick up a lot of the materials you might need to bring up some of those fighters that you're now suddenly using in War. This roadmap also just popped up today. Don't forget to run it, pick up more trauma kits, more stuff for you to pick up out of the gray market, and a chance with each War event to pull on this wheel and pick up another copy of a Premier Gold Mythic defensive fighter. We also found out this week that the Season 12 Battle Pass will be delayed by 24 hours, and it looks like we will be sending out the points that you would get normally from the day's worth of missions. So expect a 24-hour delay with the Season 12 Mythic Battle Pass. It's time to play Who's That Gold Mythic Fighter? And with War Reforged finally unleashed to everyone, we're very interested to know your thoughts on the changes. What do you think should be done maybe for the next Blitz that's coming up this weekend, now that you've had a chance to play it? Should we adjust the, cooldown timers on an attack? What about retreating? What about the points? When you have leftover teams on your camps surviving at the end of war, you get bonus points for that. Very interested to gather your feedback in the comments down below, so you can maybe leave that with your chance to pick up Gold Mythic Lee. I'll tell you how to do that coming up. And finally, the Around Every Corner event is still in progress for Gold Mythic Molly, and this is going to be now the time we're at the arena missions with your faction, which you can work on for the next week to get more ice climbing picks. The more arena battles your faction participates in, the more rewards you can get from Molly's Gray Market, and more Season 1 tokens you can pick up from Arena Rewards. So if you haven't lately, check your arena ticket count and get to it. I did mine today, and honestly, it's been a while since I took a look. Don't forget or miss out on your chance to pick up Gold Mythic Molly from the stash. I'm interested to know how many you've got so far. Have you gotten any? Let me know where your stash progress is in the comments down below. Let's jump over to the calendar now. You can find on the left side of the TWDRTS.com web portal and see all the events that are coming up. You can see the Season 1 Mythic Trial runs through next week. We're almost at the end. Oh, wow. Fire Team Fight is on the way. I just claimed my Dux P90 last night after finally finishing that Peacekeeper team from like the 6th day. I battled with it a lot, okay? Around Every Corner is coming to an end on Monday, so make sure you get in on that quick, and War Reforged runs through the end of the season for War. Mythic Battle Pass Season 11 and Duck comes to a close this week. You've got till Thursday to get it all done. Make sure you pick up the key or maybe the caliper if you were looking for the weapon side, and get ready for another one on Friday with Mythic Battle Pass Season 12. Solo events all this week. Solo level up, solo survival road, solo raid tournament, and more into another Blitz War this weekend. And I want you to keep in mind that next week we will be resetting player cooldowns after the Mali event ends. We don't want players to risk their stash transferring. So once that event ends, players will be able to transfer freely. We will reset player cooldowns and let everyone go wherever they want to go until the beginning of the 4th Cross-Region War qualifier, which is 1 week from this Blitz. That's going to be on June 3rd at 5 p.m. Pacific. So 1 week from this Blitz, you will be locked into your regions and transfers will be closed until War of Champions. I just want to make sure everybody is ready and prepared with that information when it comes to next week, because it is about to be go time. We've got another Blitz War this weekend, Cross-Region War the weekend after that, and guess what? Another Cross-Region War after that. 4 weeks in a row. We've got some war to make up for. All right, let's get you a copy of Gold Mythic Lee. First things first, congratulations to our big winners from last week, picking up their copy of Lily. And if you want to get a copy of Gold Mythic Lee, all you have to do is type command, because it's a. Did you know that command? This is command. Can you tell? Do you see? All right. Command. Type that down below and leave your feedback on War Reforged. And consider liking the video if it helped you. Share it with your faction mates. Subscribe if you want to see more and get more chances to win more Gold Mythic Fighters here on the official TWD RTS YouTube channel. I appreciate you checking it out. Links to Twitter and Facebook to find the web portal and more from the description of the video. I appreciate you watching, and I'll hope to see you next time.